guys, welcome back to my channel, The You in Fashion. Today I wanted to talk about the Chanel price increases. I started shopping with Chanel back in 2020, and I feel like this gives a particular perspective because I know a lot of the YouTube videos I watch are people that started their Chanel collection much sooner than that, kind of before all of these price increases really took effect. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about what made me still decide to purchase my Chanel handbags, even though these price increases have been exponentially going up really since 2020 to 2021. So I purchased my very first Chanel handbag back in 2018 from a consignment store for $2,100. And then in 2020 is when I really started having the money to be able to afford some of the more classic styles like the medium double flap and the jumbo. So I actually sold that one that I purchased for the $2,100 to Fashion File, and I used that money to be able to purchase my Chanel Jumbo. So I really wanted to take a moment here and discuss with you why I feel like it is still a good option to purchase Chanel even starting now within 2021 if you do not already have one of those classic handbags and if you are interested in adding one of those to your collection like I was. So I want to start today by first talking about my Chanel Jumbo. I don't really know why I chose this as my first handbag by Chanel once I decided to go into the more classic styles, considering I'm only 4'11", so the jumbo is quite large, but I find it's not too bad even on my small frame because it is a little bit more structured, so I kind of just wear it. I love it during the winter time when I can wear it with my larger coats or larger accessories. I do find in the summer it's a little bit more difficult to style because I am petite, but regardless, I really knew that I wanted the jumbo or the medium double flap. And to be honest, thinking back, I feel like the jumbos were just slightly a better deal back when I started purchasing back in 2020. So basically, I found this one on Fashion File for $59.95 back in September 2020, and they are now $8,500 full price. So I think that further leads on to just talking to you about why I feel like Pre-Loved is a really great option for adding one of these handbags to your collection, because I feel like you are able to pay a more reasonable price and still get the handbag that you're really looking for in excellent condition without paying that $8,500 price tag. Because to be honest, I do not feel like in 2021 to buy this handbag for $8,500 would be practical for me right now. So I'm really glad that I found it for a good deal towards the end of last year in 2020. So moving on to my Chanel medium double flaps. Like I was saying with my jumbo, because of my petite frame, it was a little larger and harder to pair with some things, although I really liked it, and that's why I continued to shop with the brand, because I just felt like the quality was wonderful. So I went first with the Chanel medium double flap in the black with the silver hardware, and then secondly I got the medium double flap in the light beige with the gold hardware. And I purchased my black one for about $6,300 and my light beige for $6,400, and this was towards the end of 2020 last year, I believe December 2020. And even then I was like, wow, the $6,400 still seems a bit steep. At that point the price was $6,800 retail, and now looking at the $7,800, I'm like, I'm so glad I purchased these when I did. I looked on the Fashion File website for a beige color one now, and they are going for about $8,000 currently. So I know that a lot of people are saying with the price increasing with Chanel, the resale market is also increasing, which is true. But I feel like just within the past year of purchasing it for $6,400, only $400 under retail, and now they're already $7,800 in stores, I feel like that's another great reason of going ahead and purchasing it now if you can, because within the next year, if prices continue to go up this much within a year's time, it's going to be worth $1,000 more than you paid for it right now. So I would look at starting a relationship with a Chanel sales associate and seeing how you get your name on a possible wait list for one of these classic Chanel medium double flats. So by this time I had a little Chanel fever, so I'm going to go into the handbags that I purchased that are not considered the classics. And the classics currently are the 2.55, the classic medium, jumbo, small, and then the Chanel 19, the Chanel boy bag, and the Chanel Gabrielle bag. Currently, I only have the medium and the jumbo that I showed you as far as one of the classic styles, and I am on the wait list for the Chanel 19, so if that comes through, I will definitely be unboxing that for you. But one of the handbags that I was really interested in was the Chanel Coco handle, and I purchased this one around $39.95, and this was early 2021 that I made that purchase. I looked on the Chanel website and the only one I could find today was the $5,100 price, and I don't feel like that is the cheapest one you can get. I feel like it's because of all of the detail on that one that one's $5,100. I want to say you can still get these through Chanel for about $4,000 when they seasonally have them, well, in the $4,000 range, but I couldn't find that exact price. All in all, to say though that these have not made such a large increase, so I feel like these are one of those that you could either wait till you find a color that you like in the store or look on the pre-loved market. They have gone up on the pre-loved market though, I assume because they are a little bit harder to get because they are seasonal. So that would be my best advice for kind of like those seasonal bags, seasonal colors, is to wait for one of them to come in the either pre-loved market that seems to be within a reasonable price, or to get with your sales associate and say, hey, I'm looking for a mini Coco handle. I'm interested in these colors. Can you let me know if one of them come up in the next few seasons? So for my Chanel mini square, I thought long and hard about including this one in the video. I did purchase this one from Poshmark for $3,000, and they are currently going for $4,200. But the reason that I thought about including this one in the video was because I feel like Poshmark, eBay, Tradesy, I've talked about those before, are really difficult to gauge in authenticity. So I don't really want to put those out there as being reflective of the resale market when you're comparing Poshmark to Fashionphile. I feel like Fashionphile is what you should look at what the resale market is currently trending at or for. So I do love my mini square. I did get it authenticated. I feel like that also is a great handbag to add to your collection, and I would consider looking in consignment shops, pre-loved, or going into the Chanel store and seeing what seasonal colors they have for that one currently. Lastly, for the handbags that I have is the Chanel Trendy CC. This is one of the only ones, actually the only one that I have purchased directly from the Chanel boutique at this point. And I purchased that one for $5,600 in 2021, March of 2021. And I just looked on the Chanel website and it looks like they are still $5,600 currently. The reason that I purchased that one in store was because in my last video, I discussed with you guys, I have a really hard time purchasing something pre-loved that's actually above the retail price. And I kind of just got lucky, I feel like. I went into the Chanel store, I met the sales associate and I said, I'm looking for a Trendy CC in the small black. And she said, oh, well, it's supposed to be actually coming up in the next season for release. Would you like me to put you on the wait list? And I'm like, yes, actually, that would be amazing. So what they have you do at that time was I put down half of the amount for the Chanel bag. And then when they got it in within the season, I went in and I paid the other half. And I feel like that's a really great option too, is if there's something you're interested in that you see on the website, go ahead into the store, speak with the sales associate, let them know what you're interested in, and see if they have a wait list already open for that particular item. So I hope that this video gives you a little bit extra information about how to start purchasing Chanel in 2021, and hopefully making you feel that it is okay to go ahead and make that purchase if you are interested in one of these handbags. handbags. And one of the better ways to do that is by shopping pre-loved. But if you're having a hard time shopping pre-loved and finding it for under retail price in an excellent condition, I would say then it is definitely worth going into the Chanel store, asking to be put on a wait list for the item, creating a relationship with the sales associate, because they will text you and say, hey, these are some of the color waves coming out for the next collection. Are you interested in any of these? And then you have the opportunity to say, this is one of the ones on my list. This is one of the colors I'm interested in. I am going to go ahead and make this purchase because I have been waiting on it and I want to add this handbag to my collection. And furthermore, kind of like I was saying, I definitely want to have a little bit more of the classics personally. So I'm on the wait list for the Chanel 19. I am still on the fence and deciding about the boy bag, but I plan to keep looking at what colors that they have coming out. I've asked my sales associate to let me know about the colors for the boy bag, but please don't feel discouraged about making your Chanel purchase if this is something that you're interested in and you really want to add some of these handbags to your collection. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Leave some comments below about how you're feeling about the price increase, if you feel like it's worth at least purchasing them pre-loved, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye!